Welcome to Corvallis, Oregon, Reser Stadium, home to the Beavers, and you better get used to the sound of chainsaws as the fans here have been ready for this clash since early this morning. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Washington Huskies, squaring off with another team from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Beavers will kick it off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Washington's offense is on the field for the first time today. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Judovsky. Safe completion on the screen. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. The give from the gun. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the 1st down. And the Huskies are moving quickly down the field. They're trying to get to him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Makes a man miss. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. The RPO, it's complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment.
Touchdown, Washington! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They looked like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They march 78 yards down the field, and they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Oregon State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. You know, David, both of these teams have a strong safety that can support the run and also disruptive in the passing game.
I mean, it's just so nice to have a guy that's so physical, like a linebacker, but also can play like a DB. These guys are really revolutionizing defenses.
They hit people, too. They are heat-seeking missiles. Nobody wants to run over the middle of the field against these guys.
To throw, it's Spears. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Hits him with a stiff arm. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete downfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Escapes the sack. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss. After the big 1st down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. Quick completion on the out route. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The Beavers have it with a 1st and goal. Trying to power it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Wiggles free. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
Well, with his speed, they're going to keep blitzing him over and over because you'll get results like that right there. Kind of reminds me of Joe Kelly, a great linebacker at Washington in the 80s, or maybe Mason Foster as well. Those guys could go sideline to sideline, but they could also blitz. This guy can do it all.
And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Fair catch called for and made. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. That purple wave getting things going on the ground now.
It's such a great fan base in the Pacific Northwest. Washington fans believe in their team. They're loud, and I tell you what, when they got a ground game they can depend on, the physical ground game, it sets the table for everything they want to do offensively.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Makes the grab on the left. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that 1st down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier.
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Never a doubt. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. To the air, it's Spears. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
He's got great speed. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting.
And a good, solid pickup for the defense cuts him down.
I think tackling is about effort most of the time. It's about how much passion, how much physicality you can bring to get your guy on the ground. Refuse not to get him on the ground. That's not a big bag. You got to get that guy on the ground. You can't let him pick up an extra couple yards and stay ahead of the sticks.
That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job game tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The Huskies have it with a 1st and 10. He'll try the left side. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moving out of the pocket. He caught it. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man downfield. Off he goes. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Beavers! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, and this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been executing, too, because they're playing with a sense of urgency, David. They know they've got to go score a touchdown every time they take the field.
It's like a tennis match. You're just trying to break serve at some point, just back and forth, both off.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. The incompletion brings up a 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Judovsky. He'll take another shot here. What a snag by the defense. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Running back searching for a hole. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Washington about to boot it deep to start things in the second half. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Quickly out to the timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. More to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Looking for the corner on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Beavers moving quickly to the line. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, Oregon State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football. So much explosiveness and firepower. And we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game. And it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this route.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Judovsky. Coming after him. And he was hit just as he released it.
is incomplete.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 3rd down, going up top. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. And the returner will be brought down. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Back open in the middle. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a 1st down. And the Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it. Nice move to keep moving. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. The Beavers are threatening in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Looking for a man, it's Spears. Touchdown, Beavers! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some 1st downs. Get some positive momentum.
He wants to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. Now facing a 3rd and long. The snap sets up the throw. Get it out on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down.
That's perfectly fine. On my defense, I'm going to give up some yards right there. Play deep, react to shallow. The running back catches the football. I come up. He gets a positive gain, but it doesn't matter because now I won 3rd down and forced him on 4th down.
Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Washington has a lot of things working, set up with another 1st down. They'll give it to the back. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
Pocket starts to collapse. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Judowski. Fires one high and deep. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Huskies! Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Flushed out of the pocket. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. On second down, he'll let it fly. He finds his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time and get to that first down marker. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. To the ground to try to move the chains. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. The Beavers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking deep down the right side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught
it. The give to the tailback. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Right back to the well. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. The give to the back. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Well, I think this running back has proved in this game here tonight that he can be counted on and relied on, right? In a big moment right here, late in the game when they need to run the ball to ice this thing, he's able to deliver.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Probably need to pick up a few yards. From here, it would be a 62-yard attempt. Dropping back, it's Judovsky. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Huskies! And they've moved out front here in the 4th. He'll try to tack on one more. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Duke is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 27 to North Carolina. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. On first down, here comes this offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He lost one down the sideline. Pulls it in on the right. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Oregon State. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Washington. They've got the lead here in the 4th. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. Looking for blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. First down for this offense. Defense dropping into soft coverage. He's got the back in the middle. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to them. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of him.
Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. Now on first down from the 30. To the air, it's Spears. Got the back over the middle. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. 2nd and short now after that completion. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. This is as big a play as we've had in this game. 3rd down and 3. They'll try to get it through the air. Finds his back in the middle. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Beavers in the hurry up. And on that last play, he's now over 400 yards passing.
Well, Reese, if you're going to throw for over 400 bills, you got to spread the praise around. Up front, they've done it.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
He's got an open man. They make the stop, but the sweet blowing catch is plenty to give him a first down. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Using his legs to buy some time. Quarterback gets the first down and more. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the 4th with a touchdown. A first down run on the doorstep. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Slides away. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Nowhere. When as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Dropping back, it's Spears. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Beavers!
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Working that left side now. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They'll throw it on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Washington. And they've got the lead in the final minute. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Now that they have the lead, this kickoff unit has to stay in their lane, create some field position, and hand it over to the defense. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. To the air, it's Spears. Feeling some heat. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He's going up top here late in the game. Oh, so close to paying off the tip drill. He had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Working the middle, it's complete. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. They're working that left side. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up.
After that incompletion, there is so much pressure now on this quarterback to come up with a big play. They need to score a touchdown. They need to keep this drive alive to have any shot at winning this game. But it all comes down to this play right here.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. The most satisfying play in football, and they remain undefeated. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays got